Hello, and today is the day where, well, we create it, we tell a story. Today's my day. It's me, Charmaine, and I had the story in mind, but I think I remember it. I mean, I was supposed to upload yesterday, but I forgot about it until leader. Yeah. So my story is, I remember this because when it wasn't during the sixth grade, okay? The sixth grade was a pretty high low point for me, and I was being like kind of pushed around and bullied by this one kid named well, I'm not gonna say her name. Let's just say her name is Allie, okay? Her name is Allie, and this one other kid named, I don't remember. I know that the kid was a guy, and this kid was literally very sexually suggestive. It was weird. It's like I was wondering why he was like saying like, "Hey, you want to suck my dick?" Like seriously, this one kid, like he was being mean. He was chasing me around. I was in my hometown in Vallejo at the time, and we were like I was hanging out with Carolina, Cat. I was hanging out with her, and she's like my childhood friend, and like she was always hanging out with me at lunch and at break and stuff. So okay, so we were like hanging around, we were like dancing like we usually do, and this one kid starts coming up and spitting at us. Like this one kid starts spitting at us, and it was really gross considering how well, not to discriminate or anything, but he did smell kind of bad. Like he had like that rotten onion smell, a weird rotten onion smell. If you guys ever smelled that before, well, it's gross. And well, he was chasing me especially around, and he was chasing me around, and I ran to the restroom, and Kat kept telling me, "Go tell the teacher, or run." Like it's either you run or run, go to the teacher. And like you know what I did? Like I was hiding in the girls' bathroom since girl bathroom boys can't enter there unless they're gonna get like in trouble or suspended or detention or something like that. So I literally march out there. I march out there with my little like uniform, and out there where me and Kat used to hang out, there was this boy and the rest of his other other friends. Soon this guy said, and I walked up to him, like I'm at least like a 5 foot distance from him, right? And I did the most childish thing I could ever have done, and what I did was spat at him. I spat at him back, and the best, well, not kind of best, but worst kind of best. Worst part of it was like I was 5 feet away. I spat, and it landed in his eye. I know it's really gross and stuff, and it was really funny how we got mad though. Like I couldn't tell whether he was laughing or like angry or depressed or anything. He was like, it was just like he was just like laughing his ass off on the pavement, and he was like rubbing his eye off because he's like I'm gonna get cooties later, and I'm like oh my god, this kid. And the next thing they're standing up and running out, chasing after me, and I run back to the girls' bathroom, and the kid comes into the girls' bathroom. That's what I remember. Like the one kid I spat at, who kept spatting at me and my friend. He walked, like he ran into the girls' bathroom, and I locked all the and I locked one of the largest stalls. So I was in there, and I went to use the bathroom, and next thing you know, um, I'm trying to remember, and yeah, he came into the stall, and I was going, and like okay, I gotta use the toilet. So like I took like a pulled, we used the toilet. Next this kid, like the kid who I spat at, crawled under the stall door, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the heck are you doing? I'm using the toilet, and next thing you know, like Carol, like, and then next thing you know, another girl comes in and starts screaming and starts kicking a guy, and I'm like, okay, someone get the teacher or something, and I'm like, oh. So he runs out of the bathroom. He goes to tell the teacher. After I'm done using the bathroom, the bell rings for the class, and I walk, and we have at least like 5 or 6 minutes of class. So I walk straight to the teacher who he talked to, and he's like, "Why did you spit at him?" It's like, he spat at me first. He spat at like me and Kat for several times. He's been like watching us from a distance and stuff, and it was really creepy. And next thing you know, he's like, "That's not even though he spat. He doesn't mean you can spit back." And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And next thing you know, he gets in trouble for entering the girls' bathroom. And the class starts, and then also the same day, I think the same day, I wore Vans that day. I remember I wore like the slip-on Vans that you normally see, like, yeah, those slip-on ones. I wore them on a rainy day, and me and Kat found this large puddle, and there were a bunch of these like 7th and 8th graders walking by, and some 6th graders walking by, of us like walking in the puddle, and the puddle was like at least this deep, maybe even deeper. Like it was all the way up to our ankles, and me and Kat were just like wading in that pool, just because. Well, I think no, PE was in 6th period, and I was like wading in the pool. Like we were wading in the pool of water and like rainwater, and there were these people like laughing and walking by, and I'm like, what the? Like, yeah, you guys like that? You know what? I'm gonna splash you guys if you don't walk away. And they just like looked at us really funny and like stuff, so they walked away. And the best thing is, it was time for 5th period when I walked from that puddle to my math class. And the funniest thing though, everyone had their shoes wet in that class, so everyone's making like giant puddles of like water in their shoes. I even made made a trail to my partner's seat. My partner was a real dick at the time. It's weird how I used to have a crush on him. It's like, and I'm like, so he was my partner. I was sitting like beside him, and okay, he was like, okay, so here is the table, right? This is where he was sitting. There was me, this other kid, this other kid, this other kid, and this other kid, and I was like, this is where we came up, and I walked up, and I thought of moving, so I'm like, okay, maybe if I do this, and I sit like, I like aim the water to my, I don't remember his name. I think Marshawn. That's funny. And I like direct water over to his seat, and I jumped back into mine. But I fell out of that seat, and I got back up without the teacher even noticing. I don't even think these stories are funny, but if you guys find them funny, I don't know. Well, I hope you guys like or probably dislike this video, or subscribe or not subscribe. It's either your choice, but I recommend the positive ones. Like and subscribe. There will be more videos coming along. I'm Charmaine. I post every Wednesday. And thank you for watching. Bye. What the fuck? Stop.